With President Biden pressing states to make more people eligible for COVID vaccines, Oregon is dropping its conservative stance of waiting to see the increased supply before moving the dates.
Provided supplies are there from the federal government, we will be accelerating our vaccine timelines as such.
The changes begin soon. This coming Monday, counties that have vaccinated most of their seniors 65 and older can move to the next group, which is 45 and older with underlying conditions, along with frontline workers. Marion County is one that will make that move. Also on the 22nd, seasonal and migrant workers who are already working are eligible for the vaccine. Then, as earlier scheduled, March 29th, all adults in Oregon 45 to 64 who have those underlying conditions are eligible for shots, along with other agricultural workers not covered by the earlier date, and those who are homeless, and people in congregate living conditions. The other change comes on April 19th, when frontline workers, as defined by the CDC, become eligible, along with people living in multi-generational households and adults 16 to 44 with underlying conditions. Then, May 1st, anyone in Oregon 16 and older is eligible for the COVID vaccine. OHA Director Patrick Allen said in the next 2 months, all those groups represent 2 million people. Will there be enough vaccine? Allen said, probably.
As we've seen before, we know there will be temporary traffic jams as demand exceeds supply. We know it'll take a couple of weeks to get through the surge, but we can keep pace. If we receive approximately 250,000 or more first doses per week from the federal government starting in early April and continuing at that rate through the spring.
Next week, Oregon will get roughly 192,000 doses, and Allen said he did not see a significant increase in the next 3 weeks, but he is hopeful that will change. The other big news involves the spacing of desks in classrooms. You've probably seen rooms like this where the desks are 6 feet apart in all directions to stop the spread of the COVID virus. The physical distancing has made it impossible for many schools to bring an entire class into the same room at the same time. But now the CDC says it's safe to cut that distance in half to just 3 feet, which will allow many students to gather in the same room. While the CDC has put out the new guidance, Oregon education leaders are still studying the details and will put out their own specific rules soon.